guys? Welcome to Rob Squad Reactions with your boy Jay.
And your girl Amber.
And we are back today with a reaction video that is suggested to us by
you guys,
our amazing RSR family. But hey, we have somebody that you guys love, that we love, and it's been highly suggested. Tell them who we got.
Kenny Rogers.
Woo!
We absolutely love his voice. If there's a voice that makes you fall in love, it's Kenny's. So today we're listening to Lucille.
That deep, romantic voice is about the best way that I could explain it. When it comes to deep voices they're very, very deep, he's my number one guy. Just like Barry, when it comes to falsettos, is my favorite. But we have Kenny Rogers, Lucille. Let's get into it.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. Now his big hands were calloused, he looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead.
I don't know if, outside of like Johnny Cash, I don't know if there's a better, a storyteller to listen to than Kenny Rogers. And it's the way that he just gives it to you.
Well, I feel like old country, there's really not a better storytelling genre than some old country.
That's probably a better way to put it.
I think that's what it is. They tell stories really, really well, and I love how, the pace isn't, let's hurry up and get this through. It's kind of something you can sit within and follow and listen along. And, in this song, his voice, it just has this characteristic that it just, his depth vibrates within your heart. There's something about it, and I absolutely love it.
And Lucille, girl, you better put your ring back on and stop. Hey, stop entertaining people.
Let him finish the story.
You better quit it.
Goodness.
But he started shaking, his big heart was breaking, and he turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how she'd made him look small. And from the lights of the barroom to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. Now she was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. 'Cause I couldn't hold her, the words that he told her coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. And I've had some bad times, I've lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Oh my gosh, I was like, give him a chance, give him time. Lucille's gonna put that ring back on. My heart is broken. There was a line, and he said, he mentioned how this man was as big as a mountain. He had calloused hands. He said, but she made him look so small. Like, in that moment, like, leaving him with 4 children, you know, crops that need to be picked.
And now he said, I don't know if I want you now.
Right, but he was still walking home, but he didn't have nothing to say to her. But then he couldn't get that out of his head, how she made this mountain of a man look so small. Like, her character, and even though she was pretty, and he described her as being beautiful, but her character, you just can't outweigh that, honey. You can't. Go back home. And
then I hope this dude decides he don't want Lucille.
Why are we like so invested in this story right now?
It's because the way Kenny Rogers delivers it.
It's because the way he sells it. We're too invested. It's the way he sells
the story.
Lucille, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. With 4 hungry children and crops in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
And outside the story and outside of Kenny Rogers' amazing voice, I loved the backing tune as well. The dun dun, and it'd go up and then it kind of drop down. And I've heard it in a couple of country songs, like that rhythm that it goes up then down and up then down. So I liked it, but there's not a lot of Kenny Rogers that we've reacted to that I don't like. I don't know if I haven't liked any of them. Actually.
I feel like you can't not like a Kenny song, other than just the Kenny characteristic, and even though this was a sadder song, just the warmth and romantic sound of his voice was just so nice. But my favorite part was the tempo. I just loved how it was so easy and it was so slow and it was never in a hurry. And sometimes you love those songs that have those big moments, those take you there moments.
Yeah.
But I love this just easiness of this storytelling and how you didn't have to get in a rush with anything. Right. You got to sit and listen to Kenny tell this story of this awful woman named Lucille.
And those are the songs that when they're over, you're like, no, I don't want it to be over.
I don't think there's a Kenny song that you're like, you ever want to be over. I feel like you can listen to Kenny's voice all day.
Absolutely loved it. Guys, thank you so much for the suggestion. It's been too long since we reacted to some Kenny Rogers, but make sure to let us know in the comments which Kenny Rogers song we should get to next. But that's the end of today's video, and as we always send you guys out of here, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you, and remember, every single day that you wake up, it is a blessing and that you are blessed. And for your new family members, hit that subscribe button down below. You guys have a goal every day, just like we do. Tell them that goal.
Make somebody smile.
We love you guys, and we'll see y'all later.